I tried to improve myself. Big mistake. It started, as all terrible ideas do, with a vague sense of existential dread and a late-night internet search. How to become a better person. The algorithm, that cruel and all-knowing God, decided I needed a morning routine. Not just any morning routine. A 5 a.m. billionaire morning routine. Day 1, I leaped out of bed. A triumphant warrior ready to conquer the day. Or at least, I tried to leap. It was more of a pained shuffle towards a coffee machine I hadn't turned on yet. I was supposed to journal my gratitude. I wrote, I am grateful for the concept of sleep, which I will hopefully meet again someday. Then came the ice bath. The internet gurus promised euphoria, a state of enlightened clarity. I got hypothermia and a newfound appreciation for central heating. My body, in a state of shock, decided the best course of action was to remain completely still on the bathroom floor until the feeling returned to my limbs roughly around 9 a.m. just in time to be late for work. Next, I tackled my diet. No more processed foods, only organic, locally sourced, cruelty-free, gluten-free, joy-free sustenance. I tried to make a green smoothie. It looked like swamp water and tasted like despair, with a hint of kale. I spent a fortune on something called activated charcoal lemonade, which promised to detoxify my soul. It mostly just detoxified my wallet and turned my teeth a charming shade of gray. I tried intermittent fasting, which is just a fancy way of saying you skip breakfast and spend the entire morning fantasizing about bread. My coworker asked me a simple question and I nearly bit his head off. Apparently, my inner beast is fueled by hunger, not ambition. I was supposed to be cleaner, purer, more spiritually aligned. Instead, I was just hungry, irritable, and faintly smelling of wilted spinach. My body wasn't a temple, it was a haunted house, and the ghost was rattling the cupboards looking for chips. My mind was next on the chopping block. I downloaded a meditation app. The soothing voice told me to observe my thoughts without judgment. My thoughts were mostly a looping track of, I wonder if it's too late to order a pizza. I tried to be mindful, to live in the present moment. The present moment was me, sitting on a cushion, with a leg that had fallen asleep, trying very hard not to think about the laundry I needed to do. I was supposed to find inner peace. Instead, I found a deep, previously untapped well of boredom. I read books on stoicism, the ancient philosophy of enduring hardship with a stiff upper lip, which is easy to say when you read not the one who just dropped your phone in a puddle of that activated charcoal lemonade. I tried to be like Marcus Aurelius, to accept what I could not change. What I could not change was the fact that I had paid $12 for black-colored puddle water. Then came the digital detox. No screens for a week, just me and my own brilliant, undistracted mind. The first hour was okay. I tidied a drawer. I stared at a wall. I contemplated the profound emptiness of existence. I was experiencing phantom vibrations in my pocket. I was twitching. I was pretty sure I could hear the faint sound of notification bells echoing from the great beyond. I decided to take up a new hobby, woodworking. Because nothing says mental stability like giving a sleep-deprived, starving, screen-addicted man a set of very sharp chisels. I tried to carve a bird. It ended up looking like a misshapen potato with a nail sticking out of it, a monument to my own incompetence. My apartment, once a sanctuary of comfortable mediocrity, was now a disaster zone, filled with half-finished projects, weird health foods, and the lingering scent of failure. I embraced minimalism, another brilliant idea from the internet. I was told to discard anything that didn't spark joy. I held up my electricity bill. No joy. I held up my weird wooden potato bird. Definitely no joy. I looked at myself in the mirror, gaunt from the fasting, shivering from the ice baths, eyes twitching from the digital detox, and I felt a distinct lack of spark. If I followed this rule to its logical conclusion, I'd be left naked in an empty room. And even then, I'm not sure the room would make the cut. I had tried to declutter my life, but I ended up decluttering my sanity. I had replaced my comfortable, familiar clutter with a new, more stressful clutter. The clutter of self-help books, unused yoga mats, and the crushing weight of my own expectations. I wasn't becoming a better version of myself. I was becoming a parody, a walking, talking, kyo-shugging cliché. Finally, I hit rock bottom. It was during a hot yoga class, a practice that combines the discomfort of exercise with the humidity of a rainforest. I was trying to hold a pose called the crow, which involves balancing your entire body weight on your hands. The instructor, a woman who seemed to be powered by sunlight and smugness, gently encouraged us to fly. I did not fly. I collapsed in a sweaty, undignified heap, right onto the mat of the person in front of me. As I lay there, marinating in a puddle of my own sweat and shame, I had a revelation. This was an improvement. This was torture. The goal wasn't to become a perfect, optimized, billionaire cyborg who photosynthesizes kale. The goal was just to be a person, a flawed, messy, occasionally a pizza-eating person, and that was okay. I went home. I deleted the meditation app. I threw out the charcoal lemonade, and I ordered the biggest, most gluten-filled pizza I could find. And you know what? It sparked joy. It sparked so much joy. The truth is, self-improvement isn't a race to some imaginary finish line of perfection. It's messy. It's slow. And sometimes, the most improving thing you can do is give yourself a break. So, here's my advice. Maybe don't listen to the gurus. Maybe don't take ice baths at 5 a.m. unless you're a polar bear. And maybe, just maybe, being yourself is good enough. Or at least, it's a lot less work. The journey to improve myself was a complete disaster, a spectacular failure. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. It taught me that the best version of me is the one who is trying so hard to be someone else. It's the one who's happy, fed, and not covered in green smoothie. So, if you've ever felt the pressure to become a new you, or if you just enjoyed watching me metaphorically set myself on fire for your amusement, then you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, share this with a friend who's been eyeing up the activated charcoal, and please subscribe for more questionable life choices. Thanks for watching.